Very good.
That was what's that song called? Oh, Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. That is my song choice of the week. I actually didn't get to choose my song because I turned up late to the recording.
You turned up way too late, so myself and Claudia took it upon ourselves.
Let everyone know I'd be a bit late.
To
just choose a little bit
over.
but choose a song that is within the spirit of Rob.
You're dead right, Claudia. Drag that fella through the dirt.
I don't fully know.
So it's like, oops, I did it again. I came late, which never happened.
I did it again.
So.
I've messed up for everyone.
First time I was late now to the radio show. That's just the way the facts are.
But no, a little bit of a throwback, you know.
Bit of a throwback to what, Claudia?
Since Rob is a 90s kid.
Yeah, would have been 4. Anywhere from 1 to 4 during the 90s.
I think we're all 90s kids.
That's dead right.
No, I'm born in 2001.
You know when people say only
what?
I'm kidding.
When people say like,
holy crap.
When people say like, oh, only 90s kids will like, at what point do people count you as being a kid? Because I think of myself as an early, as a 2000s.
I see myself as an infant.
I see myself as whatever I want to see myself because it's all about inner power. I don't know what we're doing. Claudia,
well
why are we here?
Everyone dodged my simple question expertly.
That's what I ask every single morning.
Oh, God.
You're dead right.
A mess of a show.
So,
Claudia, what are we doing?
This is, sorry, for anyone who doesn't know, you're listening to Real Talk, a radio show about film and everything related to it, on Flirt FM. Yeah, it is 101.4 FM. We almost never say the name of the station that we're on or the frequency that we broadcast at. But right now you're tuning in to Real Talk 101.4 Flirt FM. Claudia, what are we doing today?
Okay, so we're going to start off with Rob's... Yeah, that word.
The worst named segment on the
Basically,
show.
a vague description of a movie, and Seán and I have to guess which movie it is.
Now, I'll make sure I don't violate Claudia this time.
Yes, last time it's her...
Rules were violated.
Yeah, rules were violated. Seán got his first strike.
I'll say for the record, I don't think Claudia was violated, but I think rules certainly were.
Yes, rules were violated.
But so this week, I have a series of descriptions of films. This week I have found a few online that are brief, and there's a good few of them. So I wanted to go with kind of easier films, so hopefully we kind of get a good few more of them right.
I just like when Seán and when both of us, Seán and I, don't know the movie. Then I'm like, yes.
I can appreciate that you like that because it seems to take a lot of pressure off you. But at the same time, me talking about films nobody knows is also bad radio. So hopefully both of you will get them right this week.
Yes, probably. And
hopefully you'll even get a different number of them right to each other. So that well, it's a bit interesting, and we have a winner.
Yeah.
I would
hopefully.
I would love to have like a draw. But anyways, then we can...
You're so pacifist, Claudia.
I'm pacifist, but also, as Seán said to me, that I'm on the edge.
Well, she's on the edge. She's a woman on the edge this evening.
Yes.
But I feel like that's a separate conversation.
Oh, it was. It was a conversation we had walking over here.
Yeah, how are you doing on the edge, Claudia?
It's like being stressed all the time.
Yeah.
And making sure that like everything is fine. But that is part of our psychology podcast.
If you're just coming in now, you're listening to Field Talk
today.
Where every week we talk about how Claudia really feels. Claudia, how do you really feel?
A little bit stressed and worried.
Back now to Real Talk.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good to be here to kind of like get rid of it for like an hour.
When my, the viewers, my mom, they're happy to know now how you feel.
Yeah.
After that,
are we still talking about Rob's section? Can we speed this up?
Yes.
No, actually, we stopped to talk about Claudia's feelings. But after my section, Claudia, you're up with
the news,
with the scoop.
The scoop, Claudia's scoop, basically. So it's basically
Claudia's
just talking about film news, actor, like everything that has to do, like news about actors.
Yeah.
News about scripts and stuff like that.
And sightings, of course, of Seán Connery.
Yes.
Where is he? What's he up to?
And then we move onto Seán's. Rose's Riddles.
Rose's Riddles, which is Seán's segment.
Basically, truth, truths, one lie, always trivia.
Yeah, but it's not. Oh, yeah, no, well, that's also just not what it is anymore.
Yeah, it's 2 true trivias and one not true trivia. So basically, 2 truths, 1 lie.
It is whatever I want it to be every week.
Yeah. But I think we've moved off though, and we're now giving Spot the Fake quote.
Oh, maybe we're not though.
Oh, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
That's what I'm saying. It's whatever I want it to be each week.
Wow.
Exactly. So let's move on.
A real amount of wiggle room there, Seán.
Let's just jump right in.
And wiggle room is
just
good.
jump right into the news.
Let's just get right into it, guys.
It's not the news, it's actually Rob's.
So every week...
Okay,
yeah, that was just...
Yes.
Nice.
So every week, we kind of re-clarify and change the rules slightly. Let's get through this quickly and briefly, what the rules are. These descriptions are very brief. I'm going to ask both of you. First of all, just if you think you know what it is, you can give me a brief yes, no, or something that is maybe tricking you or putting you off about it. I think a lot of them this week are much easier than normal. And then I'm going to count to 3 and say, go for it. And both of you have to say at the same time what you think the film is. Okay? Very clear. Very easy.
Yeah.
Bloke punches himself.
Oh, wait, we started.
I'm getting into it.
Oh, okay.
The first one, let's go.
Right, yeah, no, let's go.
A bloke punches himself, asks others to punch him, leaves his job, shaves his head, and he's a bad influence on Meatloaf. Guys, do you think you know what this film is?
Fight Club?
Once again, not the setup. We're going to just say if you think you know. And then at the end...
This is too confusing.
No worries. Very
Am I
simple.
supposed to talk to Claudia?
Yes. Discuss the description of the film.
You already said the film.
Have you ever seen a film?
You could talk to her about the segment, though, that we're doing currently.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about...
No,
what's your
you got it right.
favourite
It's Fight
type
Club,
of Ruddy Dundren?
You absolutely... You're so lucky I can't swear.
Oh, God. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking.
You're so lucky. I'd be blasting you two out of it right now.
Sound on a flower.
Well, that's one to me, Claudia. So, once again, I can't curse, but get yourself together.
Okay. Once I read out the description for this film,
so I'm
going to give both of you a moment to discuss it.
Mm.
And then I'm going to give a count to 3. And at the end of that count to 3, it's so simple. It's such a simple premise.
But rules got right now violated, but I stopped caring. A long time ago.
That's new Ruddy Dundren, new page. Okay? New rules.
New rules, right.
A reclusive weirdo and his mutant midget employees lure children into his factory with sweets and then dispose of them one by one.
Come on, Claudia, you have to know what that is.
Yeah, but I don't know which one.
Oh, which
Can
one?
I just say the answer? How long am I supposed to talk to her?
Well, that's a brief little... If any of you have anything to say, you don't have to.
No, I don't have anything to say to you,
3, 2, 1. Guys, what is
Charlie
it?
the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, no,
Seán,
it's
you're
not
absolutely
What is wrong
correct.
with you?
Elf.
Why would that be Elf?
I was just maybe it's at Christmas, so...
What
I've
do
not
you mean
seen
by
that
I don't
movie.
know which one it is?
I've not seen that movie, so...
Have you ever read the
Charlie
books or no?
Factory with Gene
No.
But people are aware of the stories. Oh yeah, 100%. The new one is...
What is wrong with Johnny Depp?
That's a whole radio show in and of itself. That's actually next week.
Welcome back to our new radio show. It's What's Wrong with
Deep
Johnny
with
Depp.
Depp. And
very nice.
A deep dive on Depp.
Oh, I love that.
I'm happy you do, Claudia. You probably also should watch. The original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is wonderful. It's a really, really great
With,
film. Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
God rest him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he died.
Yeah, he did. Very sad.
Very sad.
Why is the second one so scary?
Do you want to hear a funny story?
Sorry, the second one.
I accidentally
No, I mean
put
the
two
new
t-shirts on
version.
Oh, the
today.
new one. Well, the original one is quite haunting. Sorry, what was that about
I
t-shirts?
accidentally put 2 t-shirts on when I was leaving the house this morning.
Was that in memory of Gene Wilder?
No,
or?
it's just very warm, and I'm after remembering right there why it's so warm.
I'll kill your mic. You can take off your top if you want.
No, it's cool. Like, I'm just gonna.
Because you have a jumper on over the 2 t-shirts.
Yeah, yeah. No, I put a t-shirt on, and then 2 minutes later, I put another t-shirt on, and then I put a jumper, and then I left the house, and I was like, "Why did I do that?"
Anyways,
You and I
let's
both
move-
have free reign to talk about whatever absolute non sequitur nonsense.
Let's
we
move on.
want tonight.
Actually, I feel
Yeah.
not as dreadful today. Like that you have 2 points and I have no points.
Oh, I just thought she meant in general. I was like, Jesus, we're
I
getting
thought-
deep here, aren't we?
This week is really. This is a very emotional.
Hump week, as they say. This week is.
Really?
Really.
No.
After rag week is hump
I
week.
just made that up.
That sounds kind of...
Half fish, half woman sells her vocal cords to get off with some random bloke.
Oh, do we want to talk about this one first,
No.
Claudia?
We think we know. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Little
Ariel.
Mermaid.
Yes,
Is
the
that
name
not-
of the film is Little
Oh,
Mermaid.
sorry,
I'll
that's
give you the
like-
point. You know the character.
She gets the point.
You gave yourself points earlier when you spoke over her before I even
Very
asked.
cheeky.
I think the German version is called Ariel. Just
I doubt that.
I think so.
Is it
It's
not?
probably called
Das tiny mermaid.
Eine kleine Mermaiden.
But sure, But you're like from Italy anyway.
Wait.
Yeah, she's French Spanish, man. She wouldn't know what she's talking about.
Absolute nonsense.
Get out of here, Claudia.
3-1.
Don't even know where you're from yourself.
3 to Seán, 1 to Claudia is the
Thank you.
current score. Claudia, I expect you to get this one.
Okay. Why are you
No
giving him a
pressure.
point and me a point?
Because you both got it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he's
Okay.
happy to be here, Claudia.
that's the rule. Guys, this is genuinely such a simple segment.
Yeah, it's actually
I
true.
don't know how there's such confusion every week. Okay. A man buys a singing rabbit from Chinatown. The rabbit gets wet and breeds lizards. And the lizards wreak havoc on the town.
Okay.
Do you guys think you know what it is?
Claudia looked like she knew what it was.
I expect
and then
Claudia
she
to get this one.
stopped.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know it?
I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Gremlins, yeah.
Yeah, you might say
Well,
at the same
yeah,
time I
yeah,
saw. I
because-
expected Claudia to get it, and she looked knowingly there because she saw it with me at the cinema before Christmas, before she went home for Christmas. I'm going to give both of you a point. That's 4-2.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just punched my mic.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're dead right.
Yeah, I just got very excited there momentarily.
4-2. So Seán is still currently in the lead. You're going to have to hope he messes up so you can claw back
Okay.
some space. Here's an interesting twist. Should I offer one of you one and then another one of you one? Rather than having both of you do the same one.
Yeah, go on, do it that way.
I think that's a good way to do it. So Seán, here's your next one.
You're right, give it to me, man.
It's 4-2 currently, guys. A very old-looking teenage girl wears hot pants and learns to smoke to win her boyfriend back. Then they start singing.
Grease.
Yeah, absolutely. It is Grease. Dead right.
Oh, I feel like I should banter first before I say it. What is the...
Whatever
that's
is
so
it?
funny. What could that be?
5-2.
Hot pants?
Claudia,
Yeah.
Hamlet with lines, but better than Hamlet. Also singing.
The Lion King.
You're absolutely right, Claudia. A lack of banter, but an absolute surplus
You know what?
of
I'm
winning
very
points.
excited about Beyonce being in the new Lion King.
Are you?
Yeah.
I didn't
Is
know
there a
until
new
now.
Lion King?
On to Seán's next
What's
one.
the Lion King?
Cheeky bit of banter there.
Ice, Claudia.
So the score is currently what, 5-3?
5-3 to me. That's 5-3 to
Seán.
me.
Innocent staff get turned into household items, and then they rely on Stockholm syndrome to save themselves and their loved ones.
Innocent people get turned into household items.
And they rely on Stockholm syndrome to save themselves and others.
So hard. That's
Now, would that be Beauty and the Beast?
It would be Beauty and the
Very
Beast, Seán.
interesting. I had a
It's
notion that
6-3.
it would be.
And how did you know that?
I don't know what Stockholm Syndrome is. I was going to say I have it, but then I was like, I don't know what it is, so.
I actually watched a video that like said that she didn't.
Who?
Sorry.
What?
One moment. Seán's talking about his lack of understanding of the term Stockholm Syndrome, which, by the way, Seán, is if you're ever held captive, you start seeing the people who are holding you captive as your friends after spending a lot of time with them.
I think that's what my fish thinks of me.
It probably is. And as Claudia reminded everyone, I think I saw a video about it, but she didn't. But you were referring to somebody else when you said she didn't.
Oh, wait. What did you say?
Ah, it doesn't even matter.
He said he
Does
doesn't.
not matter.
He didn't know what Stockholm Syndrome was. And you said, I thought I saw a video on that, but she didn't.
No, but like, did he already say the film?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Lads,
Belle.
we are so far
Yeah.
off the rails now.
No, I'm meaning I saw a video where it came out that like she,
It
like
came out.
that Belle.
They're news.
They're-
We have some
That
breaking
Belle-
Beauty and the Beast news here.
They're
that
guys.
going
Belle-
through her Twitter account and they're dragging up her old tweets.
No, that she didn't have Stockholm syndrome. Like Belle.
Who said that?
What's her name? Ellis something.
This actually sounds
Like
good,
this-
and let's do this in the news segment. This is just in.
News. No, it's like I don't know what her like. She's a YouTuber and she just made a video on like.
Yeah, no, definitely get all your news from YouTube. Rob, what's the
It's
last
not
ready
part of
done
the
for
news,
Claudia?
but-
Claudia, a Russian sailor who dreams of polygamous freedom in America, dies on a submarine.
Oh, I don't know I know the I don't know like
You
the
can give
the
us the
title.
German title, so long as that is basically the English title said in a funny voice. What is the German? No, go on. If you think you know it in a different
It's
language.
like, okay, I'm just gonna like
Yeah. Translate.
So it's like the hunt for the. is it the 30th of October or like something October?
You got it. It's the Hunt for Red October.
Red October.
Absolutely.
It's not the 30th.
Claudia.
Doesn't it have Sean Connery?
Yeah.
It does have Sean Connery in it. So that now is 6-4. We have one more for each of you, and we're going to fly through these guys. Sean?
Hello.
This one gives it away. A bald man sets up a school for dangerous ASBOs, where none of the staff have any teaching qualifications.
A bald man sets
up a school for ASBOs, where none of the staff
What's an
have
ASBO?
proper teaching qualifications.
Is it X-Men?
It is X-Men, Sean.
Yes.
What's an ASBO?
An ASBO...
It's a type of sweet.
It's an anti... yeah. An ASBO is a term used to describe to kind of dangerous teenagers. It means antisocial behaviour order.
It's what I would describe you as, Claudia.
It's what you get if you commit like a criminal act as a child.
Claudia murdered a man.
You bet I did.
Dead right. Claudia looked
Very nice.
so proud of herself there. She was like, this time I'm proud.
Yeah.
Claudia, one last one for you. I don't think you'll be able to win this week on points, but you know what? You gave it a pretty good showing, and every time you got one just to yourself.
You didn't do a good enough showing, though, because I did win.
Once again, I always try to kind of buffer Claudia's confidence in these segments, but Sean's right there with the bat just to knock her back down.
Yeah.
Claudia,
You lost, suck it.
Here's a hint. This one has come up before, but this is a different description and it's much briefer. An old man with balloons abducts a young boy after his wife disappears. There's a dog involved.
A young man.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely not. Literally the opposite. An old man.
Oh, an old man.
But very close.
Abducts a child and a
with
dog is
balloons,
involved.
abducts a child after his wife leaves him. There's a dog involved.
What is up with dogs?
I don't know.
It's...
I really like balloons.
What's going on up there? In
I
your
just
head?
Can I
feel
already say it?
Yeah, we're all waiting for you.
Oh, up.
Hey!
Nice.
I gave you a clue.
I know.
Rob gave you a clue.
I said up
I
about
figured
5
it
times.
by the clue.
I think she would have gotten it anyway.
Well, she
realistically.
seemed confused, and I was a bit concerned.
Claudia always seems confused, but that's a ruse to lure you in, and then she strikes, man.
She's like a scorpion.
Yeah, like a nice scorpion.
Yeah.
No, I'm a Gemini.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
That
Well,
was a joke.
anyway, Sean, it was a joke. You're absolutely right. Sean wins this week's Rob's
dead
Ruddy
right, I win
Dungeons.
this week.
However, we'll be right back in a minute because I think actually Claudia gave one of her best performances. I'm going to say in a lot of weeks.
And you know what? It still
she
sucked
absolutely
that
knocked
she
it
didn't
out of
get
the park.
beaten. She got beaten.
Well, you did very well, Sean. But I want to say, I think we're all winners this week, and I like the format.
Well, I think
of
I'm a little bit
alternation between
more
you.
of a winner than Claudia.
And you know what, Sean? You're dead right.
I am.
Guys, we're going to be right back. This next song is Before the Water Gets Too High. And we'll be back
Seriously?
with Claudia's scoop.
Is that the name? Is that the song?
That's my song.
Oh.
Da 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 da.
Is that the end of the song?
Yeah, that's the song over. I'm back now.
That was great.
It
What
was.
was that song?
That was Before the Water Gets Too High by these guys. Their name is loading up on my screen. Parquet Courts.
Very nice.
One of the only contemporary rock bands that Claudia can listen to without gouging her eyes out. Isn't that right, Claudia?
Not the only one, but one of them. I really like them.
You're
do we,
dead right.
I think we do. We have news?
Yes.
Claudia, what's in the news? What's
Very
going on?
nice. Because if we didn't have news, I saw a movie this week.
We
Let's
can.
do the news.
Well, let's do the
Let's
news.
do
We'll
the
get to it.
news.
We
Like
can
I did.
sneak in.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
We'll just.
We'll do
I
news,
tried
quick
to
Sean Connery roundup, and then strange film
Yeah.
reviews.
I can fly through it.
No, Claudia.
No, don't fly
Claudia,
through it. Whoa, no.
We're proud of you for the work you did.
Okay.
Claudia, everyone at home knows you're fake crying.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Especially my family.
Oh damn!
I think nobody ever heard. Like
Shout out
nobody
to
heard
Mama
me so far.
Mama Nuss Babadaumer.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
So
Yeah.
the first headline is Lord of the Rings TV show on Amazon. I think people have heard of it before, but
I haven't. You're wrong.
Oh,
I
okay.
heard of it because didn't New Zealand lose out on the contract to it because they didn't have enough people to work on it because all the people that were on the island that work in the industry were already working on a different TV show.
Oh, that's
It's
awful.
that small of like a community.
Yeah.
Well, but it's the
So-
same as like Ireland, kind of, because they have like nearly the same amount of people.
The thing is,
Yeah.
Ireland has no shortage of unqualified yobs that would be like, oh, 100%, yeah, I'll...
I am an unqualified yob. And
Oh,
I'll
listen,
do
we're all...
whatever's going on.
Oh, listen, I wasn't pointing fingers. But, in Ireland, I think you could have, 10 different production companies come and say, we want to host large-scale TV shows in Ireland. And you definitely...
Even though the infrastructure is not there.
Go into any pub and you'll just get a rake of lads. I'll hold a mic. I can point the camera.
Yeah.
Do you know? And they're dead right.
Well, anyways, there's not that much known about it. There's not much known about it, but Amazon bought the rights to produce it, the series. So it's based on the books, and it's also going to be set in the middle, it's going to be set before the Peter Jackson movies.
Before the events of Lord of the Rings.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
And the only thing they really did was like post a part of Middle Earth, like a Middle Earth map on Twitter.
Nice.
But they are very secretive about like everything else.
Okay.
So that's everything really, that like we just know that when it's set and that's it.
Yeah, so they're keeping it secret.
Yes,
they're
very
keeping
secret.
it safe.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a reference there. I don't think anyone. Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Yeah.
I was not listening. What would you say?
It's just a quote from The Lord of the Rings. Anyway, Claudia,
nice.
do you have any other news for us this week?
Yes, and also, so have you heard about this rumor that Harley Quinn is probably not going to be in the sequel to Suicide Squad?
Well, Jesus Christ, it's a sequel to Suicide Squad.
I'm, first of all, shocked they're making a Suicide Squad 2. But no, she's going to be in Birds of Prey, which is a DC property, which is a load of the female characters from Gotham who are kind of going out and getting up to all sorts of mischief on their own. Yeah. And there was a little teaser for Birds of Prey put up a while ago, and it looks fun. I don't know if that means it's going to be any good, but it does certainly look fun.
So anyways, there was this like what would you say, this rumor that she was not going to be in the sequel, but a source close to the production has debunked these rumors, and the movie is going to be the sequel is also going to be rather a relaunch rather than a sequel. So we can't really call it a sequel, it's more a relaunch, whatever this means.
So it's really going to be Suicide Squad, forget about the other one.
Yeah, and it's
rightfully so.
So it's probably going to lead into loads of like new lead characters being brought in.
Yeah, as someone who kind of obviously is a professional editor, Seán, I can only assume you couldn't stand the whole music video style. I mean, it was an editing nightmare. Suicide Squad.
Crap. The whole thing.
It was like one long music video for the first third. Then it was just boring for the middle third, and then at the end it was just VFX and special effects that nobody cared about.
Also, the one thing that bugged me the most about it is that when the film opened, there was like titles on the screen, and they were black, and everything in the background was black. So you couldn't see what the hell was going on.
Impossible.
Dire.
It was an absolute editing nightmare, that film.
Well, yeah, and then we move on to the next headline, which is about, I know, like, this is not our favorite franchise, but there's a new Transformers movie universe that's going to start with like Bumblebee. So
Bumblebee's already out in cinemas, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So Bumblebee is kind of because it has like got like people have called it like the best Transformers movie and how it's like really good. Yeah. So what they have kind of decided.
No taste, like, so yeah.
Yeah, so they say that like, we can start a new movie universe with Bumblebee as the start.
Definitely don't.
And then just move on from that. Because because of that, like Transformers 6, which was originally meant to come out in 2019.
It's disgusting.
Paramount has removed it from its release schedule. Good. So that led to like all sorts of speculation why they did that and kind of like that. So now it sounds like we could get a new version.
They're taking a new angle.
Yeah.
Which is that it's a slightly different character.
Exactly. So it's
brilliant
now
angle.
A kind of a new version of Transformers that we could get. Like that's part of the new universe that's being launched with the spin-off movie Bumblebee.
And he's yellow.
Fascinating
stuff. Claudia, anything else happened this week?
Yes. So this is regarding the Oscars, which is also good that we are talking about those because like we are having
this Sunday, Claudia. That's 2 days.
Yes.
From now, when this goes out.
So like on a Friday.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
So originally, like the best category, like best song in a movie. So originally they only wanted to play or like let people play the song live, like a live performance of only 2 songs out of those 5 songs that are being nominated, I think.
Oh, that's dire.
And it would have only been like Shallow from A Star Is Born and All the Stars from Black Panther.
Okay, so it has to have stars somewhere related to it.
I like All of the Stars.
So but that has caused some like backlash, and then the Academy reversed that decision, and now all of the 5 nominees will be heard.
That's
so
fantastic,
those 3 plus.
It's kind of hard to say. everyone has a chance. We're not in any way biased. We'll just play these 2 songs live. We think they probably have the best chance realistically of winning. And I mean, I'm not being funny, but realistically, how do you feel like if a song wins that award and you didn't even get to hear it and you heard some other random songs?
Exactly.
I mean, it's a joke. Wasn't there also something as well where certain awards that were being given out they didn't want to actually stream live? They were going to, during an ad break, during like the big commercial ad break,
to do editing during that.
Give out certain awards.
Really
absolute joke.
Yeah.
But that's
but like also
terrible.
loads of like celebrities were saying that like they
I don't know
shouldn't
who
do
you
that.
could ask, and you'd have the response. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Terrible. Like
it's a
there were
joke.
people giving out about
It's
it
a
on
total lack
Twitter,
of
and I was
respect.
like, no,
No,
you're
it's
right.
terrible. But I think they reversed that decision as well.
Good.
So the Oscars are shaping up great. They've not fixed
host.
really any of the real problems, but they fixed all of the small bad decisions that they made regarding this year's ones. So, promising enough.
Yeah.
And Claudia, if you were to want to watch the Oscars, how would you do it?
I would go home.
Nope.
No, I'm kidding. I would go to the Film Socks Oscar viewing show or
You're
event
dead right, Claudia. When is that on?
on Sunday.
This Sunday, 2 days
Yes.
from now, when this goes live. If you're listening on YouTube, it's in the past. You missed it, sorry.
Well, it depends when the show goes up.
Well, it depends on when it goes up. It usually won't go up.
If
It
you
might be on
listen to
tonight. You might be able to rush out
Yeah, because I usually put up the
on a Sunday.
Yeah, on a Sunday. So.
Guys, I'm telling you, you've 20 minutes. Get down to Oris na Machlein in NUIG, because at midnight
The View.
we're starting The View.
Well, 12:30.
At 12:30.
I don't know why I said that so awkwardly.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We're going to be starting our viewing party. We're going to have popcorn. We're going to have food. We're going to have a red carpet to be taking photos of people on. We're going to have a few different games like Oscars bingo, pick your winners. We're going to have kind of like a pin the tail on the donkey type thing going on, and small little awards and games throughout the night. We're going to be live streaming, most importantly, the Oscars. It should be fun. Everyone's going to be there. You can meet local celebrity, Seán Rose, Claudia Nussbaumer, and I'll be there as well. But anyway, any other news, Claudia?
Yes.
Come on,
but
down,
I just wanted to finish the story about the Oscars.
Finish it.
So basically, Mary Poppins Returns, the song, the song that is nominated there.
Yeah.
That one is not going to be performed by Emily Blunt.
Okay.
Because she was kind of like, oh no, I don't want to.
But
so
she
it's
can't sing.
Yeah, but it's
Did she do it live in the film, or was it somebody else, or was it a recording?
I have no idea.
Well, probably not if she can't sing.
But anyways, because like the Oscars, people were saying, oh, it's performed by an unexpected star, and I've never heard of this person, but like Betty Midler, like she won Midler.
Yeah, Bette Midler.
Bette Midler, yeah.
What a legend.
Yeah, she won 3 Grammy Awards, 4 Golden Globes, 3 Emmy Awards, and 2 Tony Awards. And she was also nominated for Best Actress Oscar twice. So for The Rose in 1980.
That is
Sean's
fast
favorite
research.
movie.
That's
a
fast
song.
research. A moment ago, Claudia had never heard of her.
That's a song, Claudia.
Oh, it's a song.
The
whoopsie.
Rose. Yeah, it's a song.
But it's okay. Just because okay. So and 1992 for The Boys.
For the boys.
For the boys,
Hey.
dude, yes.
Nice, Claudia.
Yes.
So yeah, she's
Very
going
good.
to do that, and like I'm actually, I would actually be excited to see the song "When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings" from the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, to see that performed live.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, but yeah. Any other news? Yes. So despite some backlash for The Last Jedi, Lucasfilm seemed pleased with Rian Johnson's work. Like The Last Jedi got like some huge backlash for Rian Johnson's work.
Yeah.
As like, because it wasn't that like J.J. Abrams started to direct a movie, but then
Sure. Yeah.
Rian Johnson's kind of like went in and like did
I
it.
can't remember now. Closer to the time. I'm sure I
But
would've.
so actually, I didn't know that, but like I think it's like not as news, but so the next one, episode 9, episode 9, that's going to be directed by J.J. Abrams again,
Okay.
but then because even despite the backlash of The Last Jedi, Lucasfilm liked Rian Johnson's work so much that they have given him his own Star Wars trilogy.
Oh,
so he's currently working on his own trilogy.
He'll be doing, what is it, 13 through 15?
Yes.
Probably.
No. It is the one that's now coming out is episode 9.
I know, it's just a joke about how many films they've lined up.
So it's 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so he gets the next trilogy.
Yes.
Very good. Fair play to him.
But there were like some rumors that claimed that like he stepped away from those trio of movies, but then he basically just shut them down and was like saying, "No, I'm still working on them."
Yeah. We'll stop working on
them. So yeah, like it's actually they're also talking about like an other trilogy developed by the Game of Thrones creators, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss.
Very good.
So we're gonna get some.
So tons of Star Wars on the horizon. When people said
Star Wars on the horizon.
I think too much is kind of the word. I like
well, I don't know, like, because
I don't really care to. I don't have enough energy to kind of emphatically hate the prequels or anything. They're just boring. But I can only watch.
But I mean, the new trilogy, I think it's more interesting than the new, like the.
Than the prequels.
Yeah, than the prequels.
Well, yeah.
Apart from the third movie, because the third movie actually has some like information that is actually nice to know.
That one took the high ground. I completely agree.
Yeah, but 1 and 2,
Just Anakin we have the high ground joke there. That's enough bad jokes out of me. Thank you so much, Claudia.
There's another
there's
two.
More. Stop trying to cut her off.
Go for it, Claudia. What's your last
another 2 things that I like. A Breaking Bad movie.
I heard about this.
Oh, that's so weird.
With your boy
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul in it.
And it's kind of like about the years after the series.
Yeah, who cares?
Finally, final is in the works.
There's no Bryan Cranston in it.
He's probably not in it. So what he has said is that like he would be like happy to be involved, but if offered the chance, but so far he has not gotten like he's not read the script or anything.
That's fine. That's grand. Let me know.
Yes.
Because what I absolutely hate, did I even see the new Godzilla?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I was so looking forward to it. Oh, there's going to be Bryan Cranston out the wazoo. And he was great in the trailer, and he was great in it. And then he's gone 10 minutes in.
You got it. If you're going to give us Bryan
Cranston,
Cranston,
his boring
give
son,
us Bryan
Cranston's phenomenal. My mother actually can't stand the look of him because she was so affected by his transformation in Breaking Bad. She now hates him.
That's crazy.
Because she sees him as being so wound up in that character. And to me, he's just the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. But he's fantastic.
Yes. For me, he's just like this pushover dad.
Yeah. Or also the dentist from Seinfeld, also, as well, who gasses people and molests them. Fair play to him.
Okay.
He's had a great career.
I have the very, very last line, which is basically just a mention.
Go for it.
Is that, do you know the American Girl dolls?
No.
Yes.
Well, anyways, there's going to be a live-action American Girl doll movie.
Fantastic.
That's weird. Well, they have sold over 32...
When you say live-action...
Live-action.
Are they going to look very Uncanny Valley, like creepy dolls?
I've no idea. Like, how are they going to do this? Is it going to be like a Chucky movie or...
All these dolls coming to life.
No idea. But,
fascinating.
That's it.
Fantastic.
That's it.
Delightful. Well, Seán, we have a brief moment now to chat about any films that we've seen this week. Seán,
did you guys see any films?
I have not seen anything in the last week.
Oh, that's cool.
Busy. What have you seen, Seán? I know you have something under your belt that you're ready to.
I did see a film this week.
I know. I've asked you twice now what it is.
Yeah, I'm just annoying you.
I know. You're annoying the clock as well. Time. We're ticking.
Sorry. I saw Boy Erased on Saturday.
Boy Erased. I've seen. How was it?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I don't think they'd really dived into the conflict. Mm-hmm. Fantastically, I think they could have shown it a little bit more. Some bits were a little bit stale. There was some overuse of slow-mo in certain sections. But great movie, great story. Very sad, very powerful.
I think the story is what makes it great.
Do you want to... Oh, you've seen it?
No, but like you've told me what it is about, and I think the story is like...
Will we tell the viewers and me who doesn't know too much about it what it's about?
So it's written by a guy called Jared Connolly.
I know.
A film...
Go on.
Okay. It's a film based on his memoir, where in 2004 he was sent to a gay conversion therapy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I saw a trailer for this actually, yeah.
By his father, who is a pastor. And it's the whole story is sort of like based around him being in the camp and then actually getting out of it, and then it jumps 4 years into the future.
Yeah.
Very powerful movie. Fantastic acting by the lead,
Yeah.
Lucas Hedging, something like that.
Your boy Lukey.
Yes, Nicole Kidman's in it as well. She's very good. Russell
She's always
Crowe's
very
there. He does.
Russell Crowe was mixed, but I've liked him a lot recently.
He does a very chubby, angry pastor, and also Troye Sivan is in it.
As just one of the...
Just as one of the gay kids in the
I
camp.
don't know who
yeah.
Troy...
He's a singer.
Okay.
He does some of the songs for the film,
Did
actually.
you guys see... what was it called? It was a detective film. It had... you had your boy Russell Crowe in it.
Oh, Nice Guys.
Nice Guys. I couldn't think of
Great
the
movie.
Great fun.
Such a good movie.
Really like that. But since that, I've been... I don't always think Russell Crowe is amazing, but I've liked him and stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
And that was great fun.
Anyway, I know we're on the clock, but I highly recommend Boy
is
Erased.
it up for any Oscars this year?
No, because it's not.
It doesn't fall within
not.
that. Okay.
but
No worries.
Anyway,
but you'd
phenomenal
recommend it?
movie. Very, very good. I'm actually going to try to get the book so I can read it, see what happened to the rest of the people.
Yeah.
It's very sad. There's certain bits that are very, very heartbreaking. So I highly recommend people go and see it. Though.
Well, guys, picture this. We're going to go to a song now. And that song is Everything or Nothing. And we'll be right back after this.
And we're back after we had a brief interlude there for a bit of Picture This.
Picture this with a few F words and their song, Everything or Nothing.
Irish Song of the Week. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Can I pick what we do?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to do your segment, Rose's Riddles, without any further introduction. Can I actually introduce it this week?
Yeah, man.
I heard, because I met him down in the local Spar the other day, Sean Connery, and he said to me, Robert, I love Rose's Riddles, because he talks like that now.
No, he doesn't.
He's mixing it up. You don't know, you weren't there.
Connery. He's got a funny voice.
I love Rose. No, that's Michael Caine. I was going to Michael Caine.
Your mother.
I love Rose's Riddles. No, I can't. I'm not. My Connery's not on point. But I tell you what he did say. He said, Rob, and he held me slightly too firmly, to be honest with you, by the arm. And he said, I love Rose's Riddles. And Michelle Obama does as well.
Oh, Michelle Obama loves this stuff.
And that,
she will not stop tweeting me.
She won't. And it's awful. And it's disruptive because we're trying to film and your phone is just lit up with Obama. I tell you what, Claudia, stop looking at your phone.
I'm just looking for the
news.
poster.
That segment is over, Claudia.
Well, Claudia, do you know, let me show you a little thing or two, right? So, you press
Lock your
this,
phone.
right?
Lock your phone. Lock your phone.
Then you go here,
Lock your
and
phone.
then you scroll down.
Are you powering down your phone?
And it's right there.
Turn it off. Turn off
Do
your
you
phone.
see how that works? See how I made that?
For viewers at home who don't know what's going on, Sean, what did you do?
She didn't know how to find pictures in a group chat.
No, I knew that,
good.
but I didn't know if you put up the...
This is, guys, we
Doesn't
are live
matter.
on air. What this
Doesn't
is about
matter.
is Sean made a poster, which I'm sure is lovely, and I've yet to see it, for the table quiz that at this point will have already happened during the week for Film Stock.
There's a table quiz on Tuesday.
Yeah, you've already missed it, guys. Sorry about that. I hope you won.
Sucks to be you.
And but he was just showing Claudia how to find where he put up the poster in the group chat so she could see it. That's all.
I think it was a decent poster. Anyway,
I'm sure it's lovely.
What are we up to? We're doing Rose's
We're in
Riddles.
Rose's Riddles, where Sean, you're going to have to... Oh, that actually is a lovely poster. And you,
Isn't it a lovely poster?
And thematically it matches the one the way for the Oscars night. I'm delighted with it. That's
Thank
really,
you.
really nice. That's very cool.
Anyway, so this week,
Sean,
bang,
that's a
bang,
classy
bang.
poster.
Those are my finger guns for this week. Bang, bang, bang.
Just as the guy who works at the desk, all I can say, Sean, genuinely thank you so much for saying this week bang, bang, bang and not making any silly noises because it really...
Would you like me to make silly noises?
No. Because they go... Those are fine. Those are fine.
Okay.
You can go pew pew. In fact, I think I recommended going pew pew to you a few weeks ago because the mic's saying, Claudia, what are you hiding?
I think she just tried to use my jacket to wipe up water. Did you?
Claudia.
No.
Guys, this is a film radio show.
What is she doing?
It's a film show about
Well, I'm
radio.
about
Can we just-
we're about to put a film on while I murder Claudia. What are you doing?
Snuff job.
What are you doing, you lunatic?
There you go.
What? No, what do you mean they go?
I think she spat on the desk.
It's the water from your pot.
So what
Do we
you
really
did...
have
He
to
gave
do-
you his water bottle to drink from it, not to pour it out.
No.
You spilled water on the desk and then you decided to use my jacket to clean it up.
I didn't think of
You have
mine.
your own
Oh
jumper.
my
I
God.
didn't think of mine.
Anyway,
Can we move
let's
on?
keep going because we're running out of time and this section is the most important
Let's
section.
put Claudia in the hot seat. Let's get right into it, guys.
Claudia, one or two?
Two.
Okay, so this week, a little bit of a twist, as I mentioned before. Not movies, TV shows
Oh,
Okay.
wicked.
from my childhood.
Oh, jeez.
So what did you say, one or two?
Two.
Two. So
Is it the one with the mouse again?
They're in the big blue house.
Claudia,
Sean
are
Carney
you
is a
actually-
beef.
Are you actually about to get me started on that?
For the viewers at home, Seán actually has a beef with the rat, the no rent paying rat layabout.
That layabout little. Oh, don't even get me.
He's
started.
a little rat, calling what he is, from Bear in the Big Blue House.
I'd beat that rat senseless. Scrawny little arms, eating bear's food, not paying rent.
Yeah, and he gives cheek in a few episodes.
Oh, he gives awful cheek.
Seán,
chewing holes in the wall.
Seán, what is show number 2 that Claudia is?
It's iCarly.
That
ran from 2007 to 2012.
Okay.
So Claudia.
Favorite character? Gibby.
Gibby.
Not really.
Trivia number 1. Gibby's real name is Orenthal Gibson. Trivia number 2. The show takes place in Seattle, although it's filmed in Los Angeles. Trivia number 3. The website iCarly was previously owned by a gibbon in Los Angeles called Carly. The website was all photos and videos of the gibbon doing human-y things. It was used to raise awareness for monkeys being poached. And Nickelodeon bought the website off the gibbon for the show.
Mm-hmm. It's very difficult because I think the second one is true, definitely. That it was like filmed in Los Angeles, but it was set in Seattle.
Okay, interesting.
I think that is one is true. I heard it somewhere.
And now Seán has given you 3, but you have to find out which one is the lie.
You said gibbon.
Yeah, I know. It was
a joke, was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, what is the first one again?
The first one was Gibby's real name. Gibby, the main character in the show. His real name was Orenthal Gibson.
There's 2 facts here that have Gib somewhere in them. One about a gibbon, one about a guy called Gibby.
We just love it.
Somehow I doubt, Claudia, that both of them can be true.
Okay.
It's too coincidental. Or is it? I leaned into the mic when I said that. I don't know if you picked up. There's no rush, Claudia. There's just obviously the show ending.
I'm going to say that the third one is wrong.
You're going to say that iCarly was not owned by a gibbon prior to the release of the show.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be correct. Yeah. That is a lie. Gibby's real name is Orenthal Gibson.
Orenthal, yeah.
Orenthal, what a terrible name.
That's actually a nice name.
And the show does take place in Seattle, but it was filmed in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Right.
Very good.
Because you never actually see them outside.
Yes, you do. They have panning shots of the city where they show us Seattle.
And it's always raining.
Well, you changed
Way to drag Seattle through the dirt.
You changed your tone and flip-flop pretty quick there. One moment you never see a clip, and the second you go, and it's always wet.
No, that's what they call
that's
you.
what I mean.
Yeah,
you never see them. What I mean is that you never see them walking through Seattle, you know? You only see like the outside shots, the same ones, every episode.
Seattle, I wouldn't want shots of me walking around Seattle.
Yeah, you're dead right. Anyway, Rob, do you want film or show 1 or 1?
Oh, I'm going to drag this out for the remainder of the show, Seán. So I'm going to go with show 1.
Okay, cool. Show number 1 is Lizzie McGuire, which ran from 2001 to 2004.
I haven't seen a pic of it.
You are missing out, man.
Go.
So,
I like your best friend. Is that one? Is he nice? No.
Gordo.
Yeah. Gordo. I really like Gordo.
Trivia number 1.
Gordo, if you're out there, you can give Claudia a call at 085 1188 488. That's my old number from secondary school.
Or text 51552.
That's the RTE2 competition number.
Yes, it is.
Seán, give us the facts.
Trivia number 1. Lindsay Lohan was originally considered for the role. Trivia number 2. A spin-off show starring only Lizzie's cartoon was in the works but fell through. And trivia number 3. Lizzie's full name is Elizabeth Brooke McGuire.
I can imagine.
Now, you've never seen the show, so do you know what I mean by cartoon?
I presume she drew cartoons in the show?
No, she had like, when she was like talking in her head or something, they had a little cartoon version of her come onto the screen.
I think it sounds weirder than it actually is.
Is this the small girl with kind of wiry...
blonde hair?
I got a picture of her up.
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire.
For most people, it's like one of their favorite shows.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really
Besides,
good.
like
that
Raven.
Actually, you might not know this, but that really helps me out now. Oh God, no! I've never seen.
Okay, well, this little cartoon version
of her. Hannah Montana.
No, that's Lizzie McGuire. She used to pop up onto the screen and do like little funny interludes and stuff.
Little somersaults.
Yeah, it was.
So it's a spin-off show from her little cartoon mind thought self.
Yes, it was all based around
her full name is Elizabeth
Brooke McGuire. And Lindsay Lohan was considered
Brooke
for the role.
Maguire or Lindsay Lohan was considered for the role. Can I ask when the show was on?
2001 to 2004.
I think we're in 2019 now. Oh my God, time has gone on. I don't know if Lizzie McGuire would, if what's her name?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan would have been the right age back then. I know. Was that when she would have been going out with Bobby Misner? Was it during that period?
Who's Robbie Misner?
That's a story for another time, I'm afraid, Claudia. I think I'm really, as always, I'm 100% stabbing in the dark here. I'm going to say they planned the spin-off with the cartoons. That sounds fine, and maybe you could skip out on the actress and get someone with a similar voice. I don't know enough to say her name is or isn't something. Mm-hmm. So Elizabeth Brooke Maguire, you were saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's stupid. Maybe there's some reference there I'm not getting. But I'm going to say Lindsay Lohan wasn't considered for the role because I don't know. I'm really only stabbing in the dark.
Well, again, you're wrong. What is wrong with you?
I bet.
Incredible.
How
this
on
is
earth
like the
could
fourth
I have,
week in a row.
Yeah, it's not like it's only 33% each time, but go on.
Yikes. So Lindsay Lohan was considered because she was young.
At the time.
At the time, yes.
Well, she was probably younger in the past than she is now, realistically.
Yes,
yeah,
the spin-off show, that was a lie. That was never planned. And her full name was Elizabeth Brooke Maguire. We learned that in season 2, episode 8, I believe. I'm
so surprised every time that I get it right. And then when I listen to, like, trivia thingies you give to Rob, I'm like, I would have gotten it wrong as well.
That's weird.
Well, I don't know what to make of that. I'm just going to cry when I get home. Guys, we've already said we have the Oscars event coming up this week. Thank you so much, Seán, for your brilliant segment. Phenomenal as always.
Dead
and
right.
Not just great this week, but great with a twist. A little bit of lime.
We love a good twist.
Mm-hmm.
We do. We know we have the Oscars going on this week. You'll have already missed it. This week we gave a screening of The Disaster Artist. Don't know what next week's screening is going to be. We hope everybody is enjoying the new weekly show version of Real Talk here on Flirt FM 101.4. Do you guys have anything else? Any advice? What should people do? What films should they see for the weekend? If you could see one film from this year's Oscars, recommend people to see it, what would it be? I'm going to go to Claudia.
Parent Trap.
Okay, thanks, Claudia. Parent Trap. Don't think that's in this year's Oscars, but Parent Trap. Good answer, Seán.
Roma.
And I had a really, really great time with The Favourite. I thought The Favourite was absolutely phenomenal.
I knew you would say that.
Yeah? Sucks to be you, Rob. She knew you'd say that. Do you know I'd say The Parent Trap?
Yeah, I kind of did.
1998, Lindsay Lohan.
Very good.
I saw
That's
how
amazing.
you looked that one up.
Yeah.
So
I was getting my references together.
Well, guys, thanks everyone, as I've already said, for tuning in. It's
welcome.
me, Rob. No, you didn't tune in, Seán. You're here.
Okay,
You're live.
Yeah, I am.
So it's me, Rob.
Me, Claudia.
Me, Seán.
And me, Claudia.
This has been Meal Talk for when you're hungry and all you have at your side is a radio.